Welcome to something short and sweet in the Parsha. This week, Parshas Yisro. The wedding was all set. The guests vetted and seated. The sound system was powerful and impactful. The lighting, just perfect. The flora, like none other. And the Kala begins to walk down the aisle. The chassan comes out to greet her. And all of a sudden, he goes into the women's section. That's right. He goes into the women's section. And there's a commotion in the hall. And wouldn't you know it, he starts proposing to various girls while the Kala is walking down the aisle. This is not fiction. This really happened. Chazal tell us that the revelation at Sinai was a wedding, a marriage between Klal Yisrael and HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And Chazal tell us, based on Psukim, in this week's Parsha, that HaKadosh Baruch Hu went out to greet the Kala, went out to greet Klal Yisrael. Pasuk says, "Vayotze Moshe esam likras Elokim min hamachan." Moshe Rabbeinu took the people to greet God from the camp, and Rashi explains, "Magid shashchina yotzo likrasa." The Shechina came out to greet them, kechason hayotze likras kala, like a chassan going out to the kala. But then Pasuk in Zos HaBracha tells us that he went into the women's section, that he offered the Torah to the children of Esau and to the children of Yishmael. Why did HaKadosh Baruch Hu, during the wedding, offer the Torah, offer the ring to others? They taught us when we were children, Hashem offered it to Esau and he offered it to Yishmael, the nations of the world, to make it fair. They had a choice and they refused it. But they never told us in grade school that it was actually during the wedding. It was by Maimed Har Sinai. Why is that true? Why did HaKadosh Baruch Hu do it that way? Totally, seemingly totally inappropriate. We can answer this question by asking another very important question. Let's go back to those midrashim that say that he offered the Torah to Esau. So Esau said, "Oh, that's interesting. What's in the Torah?" And you know the answer. God said, "Well, it says you shall not kill." And Esau said, "Kill? That's what it says in the Torah. We live by the sword." Esau, we're professional killers. We can't accept the Torah. To Yishmael, he said, "You can't steal." Steal, that's what it says in the Torah. We can't accept that. It's in our blood. So the Mefarshim ask, why is it these two mitzvahs were told to Esau and Yishmael? That seems to be exactly the wrong thing for the Rabbanu Shalom to say. If he wanted to sell the Torah to them, he should have told them the other 612 mitzvahs, something that they would be able to do, something they would be able to accept. Why did he tell them precisely the mitzvah that they did not want to hear? And there's your answer. Says the Maharal in the Dubno Magid, it's exactly it. HaKadosh Baruch Hu did not want them to accept it, because HaKadosh Baruch Hu wanted to tell Klal Yisrael, the Torah is for you. You are the ones who are appropriate to accept the Torah, not anyone else. The Torah fits for the children of Avram, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, for no one else. And that's the reason why it was done during the wedding. Because Klal Yisrael needs to know that the Torah fits with them. The Torah does not fit with others. Indeed, Bereshis bara Elokim b'shvil Yisrael shenikrat Reshis b'shvil HaTorah shenikrat Reshis. Our Chazal say, in the very first day of creation, The very first word of the Torah, Bereshis, it's so that Klal Yisrael will accept the Torah that God created heaven and earth. The Torah and Klal Yisrael. Bishvil Yisrael, the Jewish people, to accept the Torah and model it to the nations of the world. HaKadosh Baruch Hu created heaven and earth. Isn't it important for a chassan and a kala to know that their spouse is only for them, that there is nobody else, that no one else is possible? This is what HaKadosh Baruch Hu was telling Klal Yisrael. The Torah is you, and you develop only through the Torah. Thanks so much for listening. Have a great Shabbos.